Hello, Bhavana. Hello, Bhavana. Sir, why she is not responding?
Sir, she is not joined. I'm calling her. Just call another candidate, sir.
Okay. Kirti, are you ready? Kirti. Kirti.
Kirti, you are in the session. Please respond. Kirti P.
Please respond, Kirti, so that I can ask queries. Next, Noor Azra. Noor Azra.
Sir, Noor also not joined. I'm calling her.
Okay. Next candidate. Sushmita.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please unmute yourself. Yeah, be ready.
Hello. Noor, join the session.
So,
You have mock interview today.
List out what are the various tools of cyber security. Do you know?
Sir, can you repeat the questions?
Yeah. Can you list out what are the cyber security tools we are using to find out the threats? Any tools, cyber security tools.
Firewalls, intrusion detection system and intrusion prevention system, encryption technologies, and penetration testing tools.
Very good, very good. What is encryption?
Encryption is transforming a plain text into a ciphertext, sir. That is an unreadable format.
Yeah, perfect, perfect answer. Can you give examples of cyber crime?
Malwares, hacking, and Trojan horse.
Yeah. Who is this? Sushmita?
Sushmita Gupta.
Okay, perfect. And how many networks are available in cyber security?
Currently we have an opportunity based on cyber security.
Yeah, types of networks.
Wide area network, metropolitan area networks.
Perfect, perfect. Yeah, what is meant by network security? Sushmita?
Completion of planning, you get the certificate from DSCA, which means Data Security Council of India.
So network security is preventing a network from the unauthorized access and preventing our data and information from the unauthorized access.
Okay. What is meant by ethical hacking?
There is no restriction on training. It's completely full-time online training. Are you interested? Okay.
I don't know the exact
What's it full name?
Okay. And why we are using DES algorithm? Can you expand DES algorithm?
Yes, so DES algorithm is a symmetric key encryption algorithm. We use only one key which is shared with the both two parties. We use the DES algorithm for encryption, for safeguarding and securing our data and information.
Perfect. Okay. Then what is meant by defined cryptography?
Cryptography is used to secure our data using it. We can transform our data in a ciphers, that is in unreadable format. If the unauthorized party can access this data, they cannot understand the data and information easily.
Very good. What are the major components of cyber security?
Cyber security.
Major components.
CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and authentication.
Availability, not authentication.
Okay, which year you passed out?
Yeah, perfect.
Which year
Perfect.
passed out, Disha?
Okay, so that's all
I'm
from
asking you
my
passed out
side.
year.
Okay, so each one of you I'll ask 10 questions. I'm giving the
We have
marks.
60%
Perfect.
in our academics.
Next,
Thank you, sir.
Okay, what is BTech percentage?
Sushmita.
Okay. What's your family annual income? It's approximately
Next,
7 lakhs.
Hazira. Hazira.
Have your own laptop?
Princey.
Okay. Isha, where are you from?
Princey.
Rajaman.
Veena.
Okay, Isha, first of all, you have to attend the online application.
Veena.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please
If you are
unmute.
qualified enough, then only are eligible
Yeah,
for
no
this
problem.
time.
Unmute yourself.
Okay, by the afternoon,
I'm
you get
going
an
to
entire
ask you
application.
10
Please
questions.
confirm
If
that
you
it is
answer
confirmed.
10, you will get 10 out of 10.
Okay, please
Okay.
confirm your email
What
ID.
is meant by cloud security, Veena?
Cloud security, sir.
Is this your WhatsApp
Yes.
number? Yes, Isha, if you are qualified in the test, I will
Try,
add you WhatsApp
try
at
with
this
your
time,
own
okay?
sentence, no problem. I'll correct you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Cloud computing security, it refers to a broad set of policies, technologies, applications, and controls utilized to protect virtualized IP data applications.
Yeah, perfect answer. Then why we are using in computer networks layer? What is the importance of network layer? What type of function? Yeah, what type of functions and services we are performing in network layer? We have 7 OSA layers. Among that, what is meant by network layer?
Sir, network layer includes the packets, which is having
Correct.
IP, ICMP, and IPsec, IGMP. And this network layer decides which physical path the data will take.
Yes, correct. Okay. What is meant by network security? Yes.
So network security,
Yeah.
it is a security which is used for to check the unauthorized access from the intruders,
Correct.
of the hackers.
Very good. And what is meant by? Can you list out the types of networks available in cyber security? How many types of networks are available?
So like
Inside.
local area network, a wide area network, metropolitan area network, and VPAN, wireless local area network,
Yeah.
and virtual
Perfect.
connect PAN network,
Yeah.
VPN.
Perfect. Yeah. Perfect. Can you mention cyber attacks? A few examples.
Cyber attacks.
Yes. Can you give few examples?
Yes, sir. In cyber attacks, like cyber
Maybe.
threats, right, sir?
Yes.
Yeah, in cyber latest we are using latest cyber threats are Dridex malware, romance scams, emotet
Yeah.
malware. In malware we come under virus, trojans, spyware, botnets, and that DOS, DDoS, phishing, SQL injection, and man in the middle attacks.
Okay. What is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography is the process which converts the ciphertext into plain text.
So, yeah, then what is meant by data privacy?
Data privacy.
Yes. What is the meaning of data privacy?
Sir, it is the protection of personal data from those who should not have access to it.
Yeah. Then what is meant by web security? Veena. Web security.
Web security. Web security. It refers to the protective measures and the protocols that it refers to the protective measures and the protocols that organization adopt to protect the organization.
Okay. List out the two protocols in the transport layer. We have 7 layers. Out of that, there are 7 layers. What are the major protocols in transport layer?
We have 7 layers. In transport layer, transfer control protocol and universal
Yes.
data protocol, UDP and TCP.
Yeah, perfect, perfect. Which one is connection oriented? Which one is connectionless oriented?
TCP is connection oriented and UDP is connectionless oriented.
Very good. Why Python is so popular, Veena?
Python because it has
Yeah.
much libraries like tools. Due to more tools like NumPy,
Correct.
Scikit.
Correct, correct. So then what is the meaning of ethical hacking?
Mitra joined the session.
Ethical hacking.
Okay. Name Deekshita.
Yeah.
Sir, ethical hacking is also known as white hat hacking, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the practice of penetrating computer systems and networks to identify the vulnerabilities and the security risks.
Can you list out the what is meant by cyber forensics?
Yes, Damini.
Cyber forensics is the process, is the
Damini, are you in the
forensics that
session, right?
it is
Okay,
used to
please let
extract
me
the
know when
data
sarcasm.
or the crime.
Yeah.
Yes, Damini, please
Yeah, it is
respond
used
in
to
the
extract
session
the
when
data or the
sarcasm.
crime while following proper investigation rules to nab the culprits by presenting the evidence to the court. That is nothing but cyber forensics, which is also called computer forensics.
Okay, that's all from my side for Veena. Next, Nayan Palkar.
Sir, one
Yes,
minute,
sir.
sir, I have a question for you, sir.
Huh?
Sir, we have to go through the tools of Python
Akalya?
programming. We have to go in
Yes,
depth with the
are you
tools,
in the
sir, like
session,
SciPy,
right?
NumPy.
Okay,
Yeah,
please
that
respond
I
in
will
the session when
explain. Because
sarcasm.
of this mock interviews, I didn't start. I will explain.
Yes,
Definitely, definitely I will explain. Don't worry. Okay.
thank you, sir.
Nayan Palkar, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, list out security measures. What are the security measures? Where we are taking security measures, list out a few security measures. Are you understanding my question, Nayan Palkar?
Hello, sir. Are you able to?
Yeah.
Hello.
No, please give me answer. I'm asking 10 questions. Yeah.
Sir,
What are
I'm
the?
on.
Yeah, tell me.
Yes, sir. What is the question, sir?
Security measures.
So yeah, so for securing the information or our systems, sir, we have to update our operating systems. We have to use the antivirus softwares. We have to use the firewalls, and we have to use the web security tools. Then we have to use behavior analysis, and
Yes, yes,
uh,
yes. That is enough.
yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
that is enough. Explain any two protocols.
So like protocols means that OSL layer protocols, sir.
Yes, any two protocols in computer networks or cyber security.
Yes.
Very
So
famous. Yeah.
the famous protocols that I know those TCP and UDP protocols, sir. TCP
Yeah,
is a
perfect.
transfer
Yeah.
control protocol, which is a connection oriented protocol, and it is like data is sent in means in bit streams, means the whole data is divided into some pieces, and then orderly it is sent throughout the network, sir. And UDP, yes,
What is meant by? Yeah, yeah, it's okay. What is meant by cryptography?
the cryptography is a process of converting plain text into the ciphertext using some kind of algorithms like DES, AES, and RS.
Okay. Uh, can you list out latest threats of cyber crime, cyber attacks?
Yes, sir. One of the latest means like mobile phones are got infected. Means nowadays mobile phones are hacking. Mobile phone hacking is more. Then again, automatic hacking using artificial intelligence is becoming threats for all in cyber field. Then again,
Yeah.
the using means advanced machine learning and deep learning technologies are used for threatening the peoples and taking the data. So these
So what are the principles of cyber security? Can you list out the major principles of cyber security?
so
Yeah, that also called as a CIA.
yes, so there are three major principles called CIA triads. So confidentiality, integrity, and availability. So
Perfect.
where the
What is? Yeah.
where the confidentiality means the uh, particular sender is confident enough that other whatever data is shared, it should be reached to the particular receiver only. Then integrity means data should not be means tampered, or it should not be changed during the transmission. And availability means data should be available at the user's end.
Okay. What is the difference between IDS and IPS?
So IDS is an intrusion detection system which detects the attacks which are happening or malwares which are introduced into the system. So, and IPS is an intrusion prevention system which takes some predefined processes to prevent those intrusions, sir, which are introduced.
What is meant by firewall?
So firewall is the network security tool, sir, which helps to control the incoming and outgoing traffic, and it also helps to secure the network, means authentication and authorization is also helped using the firewalls.
What are the types of hacking?
Types of hacking.
Types.
So,
There are majorly at least two types in this
means like computer hacking, network hacking, and passwords also hacking, or email hacking also.
types of hacking.
Like a white hacking and black hacking.
Correct. So initially you told the wrong answer, now you have corrected a correct answer. Then what is meant by, what are the techniques of cyber forensics?
Cyber forensic techniques like means we can recover the deleted files using some recovery tools. Again, we use the cross analysis is done to recover the data. Again, the live monitoring also done during, means when hackers hacks, means live analysis is done for gaining the data. So these I am able
What
to
is
recall.
what is RSA algorithm? Why we are using?
So RST algorithm is a Travis-Shamir Adleman algorithm, and it is a asymmetric algorithm. It uses the two keys, that is public key and a private key for the encryption and the decryption purpose. And it is one of the widely used algorithm because it encrypts the data in large integers, which is difficult to decrypt for the hackers.
Why Python is a case sensitive programming language?
Because sir, it contains predefined structures, sir, and libraries, and some keywords are already defined. So we have to be case sensitive, and we should not use those key terms.
No, not that one, key terms. Python is case sensitive means capital A is different, small a is different in the performing.
Yeah, sir, because this is the ASCII characters values.
So that's all from my side. Next candidate.
Thank you, sir.
Nayan Kalkar is completed. Priyal Joshi.
Yes, sir.
Are you ready? Okay. So tell me the definition of cyber security.
So cybersecurity is the practice of protecting the internet or interconnected devices. So it includes hardware, software. It protects us from damaging the devices.
What are the principles of cyber security?
So there are total three principles of cybersecurity: confidentiality, integrity, and availability. These are the fundamental objectives of cybersecurity.
What is meant by cryptography?
The cryptography means converting the ciphertext to plain text.
What is meant by asymmetric encryption algorithm? Give example.
So asymmetric encryption means it is a public key cryptography technique. It uses keys like public key and private key.
who uses the electricity messaging.
Okay.
Mention any two research challenges of cyber security.
Approximately 7 lakhs ago or below. Below. We have your laptop with you. Okay. What's the first
So
qualification?
Internet of Things, in Internet of
Data
Things
chemistry.
and in phishing, then in supply chain.
Okay. Do you have 60% above
What are,
marks?
explain any two
You
protocols.
also BTech percentage?
So
64.
TLS protocol, that is transport security protocol. Then
Transmission control protocol.
Is your routing number?
then hypertext transfer protocol.
So
SSL also is a secure software.
what are the major characteristics
దాని
of
షో
cloud?
జాయిన్ అవుతుండు ఇప్పుడు.
There are 5 characteristics. Can you list out?
Broad network access,
Correct.
on-demand self-service, then administration,
Yeah. What is meant by
To
virtualization?
take this session with Bangalore trainer, sir. I didn't update it. Sorry, sir. Sir is taking the session, sir. Okay.
so it can use the technologies to create virtual representations, like networking, storage, and in machines.
Okay. How many types of cloud computing?
For private, public cloud, hybrid, and private.
What are the 7 layers of OSI? What is it stands for?
So please repeat question.
What is meant by OSI layers? Can you list out 7 layers of OSI?
Yes, presentation layer, application, presentation application, then transport layer, data link layer, physical layer, network layer, station layer.
What is meant by information security? What is meant by information security?
So it protects our information from any unauthorized activities. It includes some inspections. It includes some recording.
What are the phases of ethical hacking?
చేస్తే నీ ఫోన్ ఇవ్వ ఒకసారి.
Access, then gaining the accesses, then scanning.
What is AES algorithm?
So AES is advanced encryption algorithm.
It is a symmetric block type algorithm. It is implemented in software and hardware. It uses to encrypt the data, that is sensitive data. And it is used in computer security, cyber security, and data protection.
And what is application security?
So, testing the security in application. It prevents for modification purpose.
So that's all from my side, Real Joshi. Next, P. Kirti, are you there? P. Kirti.
Hello, yes, Sai Kirtana.
Kirti.
Yeah, you are in leave from 10 days, Sai Kirtana. Your mock interviews are going on. Yeah, when you will
Kirti is not
join,
there, sir. She's not responding.
just be on. Sir, who is sir?
Kirti, sir.
Kirti in the session only, sir. I don't know why she is not responding. I have called her. She is not answering for call also. Only 4 candidates are not joined for the session, sir. I have already shared their names to you.
Yeah, I got it. Azira, Bhavana, Princy,
Yes,
Apeksha.
yes, sir. I think will they give their mock interview tomorrow. But Kirti, why she is not responding, I don't know, sir. I have already called her. She is not answering for call also. But she is in the session only.
Noor Azra.
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. So, what is meant by data encryption?
Actually,
I
the way of transmitting data from plain text to the ciphertext.
Hello. Yes, yes, Sai Kirtan. I am on.
Mention any two secure coding practices.
I am your HR executive from Right Word. Just now you have
Secure
called me, no? I have already tried from another number.
Practices. Mention any two
Yes, Sai
secure
Kirtan.
coding
When you will
practices.
join Sai Kirtan, your mock interviews are doing on.
Maybe
Did
error
you check in
handling
your WhatsApp group?
from configuration and system.
Okay, how many days it will get?
Can you define network security?
Yes, Sai Kirtan. Just
Okay, so network
join when
security
you are get time.
is actually
Weekly, twice or
securing
thrice.
the network.
Okay, completely your
Actually, it is
attendance
nothing
is
but
on leave
securing
only, starting on this
securing
month.
the network from the
Welcome to
unauthorized
management.
person.
It happens you for certification process. Yes, if you
Next.
maintain attendance only, you will get a certification.
What is meant
We
by
will get you a
IoT
certification
security?
process. And we are preparing
IoT
you
stands for
placement of
Internet of
interviews.
Things,
We are taking
where
the
it
mock
is
interviews.
to
If you perform the
actually
mock
that it
interviews,
is the
then only
protection
you
of
will
the
be trained.
mechanism that safeguards against the cyber attacks and all. Actually, the cyber
Okay,
attack
okay. No, I should
actually
buy.
harms the physical IoT devices that are connected to the network.
What is meant by cloud computing?
Okay, you don't
Cloud
think
computing
just join for the session, so
actually,
weekly twice or thrice when you
it is
okay.
actually
And
the
just now
resources and
you drop a mail to our senior HR Panna ma'am. I don't need any
it is
placement. I
actually
need
the
only
resources and
certification
applications
or
where
future
we
opportunities.
have to
I will continue this
protect.
training, but I am not able
It
to
is
join
one of
now.
the
Weekly
databases,
twice or thrice I will join
and
next
actually we
week.
have
Just
to
drop like that.
store the data in the high volume that
Just drop the mail and
make
update
use
me.
of cloud computing.
So, what are the protocols application layer?
No.
Sai Kirtana, జాయిన్ కాలేను అది ఇదనే సంబంధం
Yeah,
ట్వైస్ అలా జాయిన్ అవ్వండి
what are the protocols in
ప్లేస్మెంట్
application
అవసరం
layer?
నాకు
We
సర్టిఫికేట్
have 7 layers.
Oh, that is FTTP,
Correct.
ఇద్దరు అవసరం చేస్తాను ఈ సైడేనా
SMTP,
ఈ
FTTP,
సైడేనా సాయికి ఇస్తాను
Correct.
చూస్తా నీ సైడేనా తెలిసి
Just
ఇప్పుడు నీ క్యాండిడేట్స్ని ఇద్దరిని నేనే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తున్నా
And what are the components of information security?
components of information security.
నా క్యాండిడేట్స్ ఇద్దరు వెళ్ళిపోయారు ఆల్రెడీ
Confidentiality, integrity, availability.
Correct. Okay, what is meant by application security?
Actually, it is the it is the process of developing testing security within the applications to prevent the security vulnerabilities against the threats and other unauthorized access.
What is meant by ethical hacking?
Actually, it is actually the process of detecting the vulnerabilities in an applications or a system in an organization or an infrastructure that attacker can use to exploit. So, with this ethical hacking, we have to involve the duplicate strategies of actions of malicious attackers and everything. So yeah, it is an unauthorized attempt to actually protect the data from an attacker.
So, what is meant by cloud security?
చూస్తా
It is
కన్సల్టేటర్
nothing
షీట్లో
but
చూస్తా
securing the data. Actually,
వేరే పోదులే
but
చెప్తా ఉన్నాం
securing the data and also
కాకపోతే వీక్లీ ట్వైస్ అలా జాయిన్ అవుతా అంటుంది
it is actually securing the data which avoids any kind of interruption from the attackers where they try to change. So we have to protect the application of data and the access control.
చేస్తా రిఫరెన్స్
What is the difference between IDS and IPS?
పోదులే చెప్పాను
IDS and
కాకపోతే అటెండెన్స్ అయితే మెయింటైన్
IPS.
వీక్లీ ట్వైస్
okay, IDS and IDS.
ట్వైస్ అలా జాయిన్ అవుతా ఉంటుంది ఇప్పుడైతే
I think I don't know this.
సర్టిఫికేషన్ ప్రాసెస్ ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది అనేసి అంటే వీక్లీ
IDS
ట్వైస్
means
అలా
intrusion
జాయిన్
detection
అయితే
system.
అనేసి అంటుంది
IPS
ఓన్లీ
means
నాకు సర్టిఫికేట్
intrusion
కావాలి సార్
prevention
ప్లేస్మెంట్ ఏమి
system. It's
అవసరం
okay, no
లేదు
problem.
ఇట్లా
And
మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ జరుగుతున్నాయి
why we Python is so popular?
Actually, Python has vast libraries and it has simple syntax
కాకపోతే
and
వీక్లీ
also it
ట్వైస్
is
అలా
very easy
జాయిన్
to
అవుతాను
write and it is
మొన్న
very easy
స్వర్ణ
to
కూడా అదే అన్నారు
understand
ఎవరైనా
and
ఇలా
also the
ప్రాబ్లం ఉంటే
execution makes it faster. So that is the reason Python is very popular.
వీక్లీ ట్వైస్ అలా జాయిన్ అవ్వమనండి ఓన్లీ
Because
సర్టిఫికేట్
of
కోసం ఉంటే
that is
అనేసి
the
అన్నారు.
main answer. Python is popular because of its number of libraries. That is the correct answer. That's all very good attempt. Okay, next candidate. That's all from my side. Your mock interview is over. No Raja. Yeah, good attempt and try to read very well. Chandana.
మళ్ళీ నా సైడ్ నుంచి చెప్పండి లేదనుకో మీరు
చందన.
కౌంట్లు తగ్గుతుంది అనుకుంటారు
Chandana.
మీరు సాయికి తినని చెప్తే
Please respond, Chandana.
క్లియర్గా మెన్షన్ చేసి చెప్పండి
Sir, Chandana is there, sir.
Who is sir?
Chandana.
Chandana is there sir. Chandana Gogula or Chandana S sir? Two Chandanas are there.
Chandana. 1 second, sir. She is Chandana Gogula, sir.
Yes, Chandana Gogula respond. Chandana Gogula. Give me 2 minutes, sir. I'm calling her.
Okay, next I'll go for next candidate. Priyanka,
Yes, sir.
are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the difference between encryption and decryption?
Encryption is converting plain text to the ciphertext, sir, and decryption is converting ciphertext to the plain text.
What is the difference between cybercrime and cyber attack? Yeah, difference between cybercrime versus cyber attack.
Cybercrime includes a single action or a group targeting system for financial gain. Cyber attack involves politically motivated information.
What is the difference between symmetric
side
encryption
matram
versus
undadu.
asymmetric encryption?
Symmetric encryption is
Hmm.
used to encrypt and decrypt data and share between the users. Asymmetric has both one public key and one private key.
What is the difference between IDS and IPS?
IDS is the intrusion detection system and IPS is the intrusion prevention system. Here in IDS alerts only against network threats. In IPS it blocks and alerts against the network threats.
What is the working procedure is different DES versus AES algorithm? How can you differentiate?
AES is byte oriented and the DES is a bit oriented. Sir.
What are the major principles of cyber security?
Principles of cybersecurity are confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Confidentiality makes sure that only authorized personals are given access. Integrity helps maintain the trustworthiness of the data. Availability means that the authorized user should be able to access data.
What are the major services of cloud computing? Major service cloud.
So there are three types: IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS. Infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as a service.
Perfect. Then what are the Windows security measures you are taking? Windows operating system. Windows security measures.
We have to use the firewall, keep all software up to date, use antivirus software and keep it current, browse the web safely. That's it.
What is meant by mobile security?
Mobile security refers to being free from danger and risk of an asset loss or data loss using mobile computers and communication hardware.
Yeah, that's all from my side, Priyanka. All the best.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So next, Yerumunisa Begum.
Yes, sir.
So are you ready?
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
MSV Katuri నా సైడ్ ఇంకా మన్విత కుంటుపల్లి నా సైడ్ 22 క్యాండిడేట్.
So what is meant by ethical hacking? How do you can define ethical hacking?
ఇంకోరన్నారా మ్యామ్?
Sir, ethical hacking. In ethical hacking, it is used to perform risk assessment
Dorana
and
వెళ్ళిపోయే
test
వాళ్ళు ఉన్నారా?
systems for security related issues, sir. and ethical hacker is used to perform key security assessments.
Can you list out the real-time applications of cyber security?
It's a 4 months of planning, but they have basically organized last one project.
Yeah.
Like network security, surveillance, and software security, then risk management, physical security.
Hmm. Okay. Then what are the techniques of cyber forensics? Any techniques are there?
Cyber forensics, reverse steganography, then cross-drive analysis, and we have email forensics, malware forensics, mobile forensics.
Okay. Okay, what is the difference between application security and web security?
Application security and web security. Application security is used to protect the information from unauthorized person in the application level, and web security, it is used to protect the unauthorized person from web applications interception.
Okay. What is the difference between encryption and decryption?
Encryption, sir, it is used to convert the plain text into ciphertext, and decryption, it is used to convert the ciphertext to plain text.
Okay. What is the difference between arrays and lists?
Yes, so array, it is a homogeneous element. It has a collection of similar elements, and in list, it is like consists of elements belonging to different data types, and in list we cannot directly handle arithmetic operations, but in array we can directly handle arithmetic operations, and they list consume larger memory, but arrays consume less memory.
What are the 7 layers of computer networks?
So the OSI.
Yeah, list out 7.
Sir, I'm not getting your screen.
Hello?
Sir, I'm not getting your screen, sir.
No, questions I am hiding, sir.
Okay.
My voice is audible?
Audible, sir, audible.
Yeah. Can you list out the 7 layers of computer networks?
Yes, sir. Physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, and presentation layer, and application layer.
Okay. So, yeah, see, what is the difference between cybercrime and cyber law?
Cyber crime and cyber law, sir.
Yes.
Cyber crime is unlawful acts wherein the computer is either a tool or a target, but criminal activities like theft, fraud, forgery, mischief, defamation, and all come under cyber law.
What is meant by hash function?
So hash function is an algorithm that takes the amount of data and produces a fixed size of output.
Okay. So what is meant by cryptography?
So it is used to convert ciphertext to plain text.
Explain any 2 protocols very important in cryptography.
Ma'am, వీళ్ళకి ఎప్పుడు తీసుకుంటున్నారు ఇంటర్వ్యూ?
Sir, RST, then signal protocol, then transport layer protocol.
Say correct answer.
Symmetric key algorithm, asymmetric key algorithm, hash function.
No, I'm asking the protocols.
I don't know this answer, sir.
So you didn't heard about TCP and UDP?
Yes, sir, TCP and UDP, yes, sir.
Yeah, very famous protocols. Don't forget anytime. Okay.
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So, what are the current threats of cyber security?
Sir, current threats are like third-party exposure, then poor cyber hygiene, then cloud vulnerabilities are there, then ransomware.
What is meant by web security?
The web security, it is used to it is security to protect the information from third party in our web applications, like phishing and ransomware are the threats.
That's all from my side. All the best. Manvita.
Yes, sir.
So are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is meant by infectious virtual machine?
Sir, infectious virtual machine refers to in cryptography it refers to you can encrypt our sensitive workloads in even more secure way. Access to encryption keys can be done very effectively.
So what is meant by web security?
Web security refers to the term where we'll be having security from the third parties, from third parties without having our web applications to have our information. It also deals with security over the internet or the network or web while it is being transferred from the internet.
Okay. So why we are using dictionaries in Python? What is meant by dictionary?
The dictionaries in Python are used for many ways, but it is also mainly used for to store data values in key value base.
Correct.
Actually, a dictionary is a collection of ordered and changeable, and they do not allow duplicates. For example, if we use dictionaries rather than lists because to store large amounts of data, we can use this for small amounts, but we use dictionary for large amounts of data for easy and very quick access.
What are the types of networks in the cyber security? Types of.
Can you repeat it again?
What are the types of networks are available?
The types of networks that are available in cybersecurity is will be network security. So you are asking layers or networks, huh?
Networks. I'm not asking layers. I'm asking networks. Types of networks.
Okay. VPN, that's virtual private network, wide area network, metropolitan area network, local area network, and personal area network, and content delivery network and campus network are the networks that we use in cybersecurity.
What are the types of cloud computing?
Types of cloud computing includes the types of cloud computing include private cloud, public clouds, and hybrid clouds and multi-clouds. We can use them for different models. Whereas the also three main types of cloud computing services are IaaS, EaaS, and SaaS.
So, what is meant by data link layer in OSA model? What it does?
The data link layer is a type of protocol layer in a program that handles the moving of data into
out of a physical link in a network. The data link layer is also open system interconnection, like OSI architecture model. It's also there in the set of telecommunication process.
What I mean by network security?
Network security refers to the security that we do to protect our information from a third-party users. Networks we access, like we have access like firewalls and network segmentation, remote access. These are all the type of network security that the network security also consists of policies, process, and practices adopted to prevent or detect the monitor unauthorized access, like not basically accessing the third-party users.
What is the difference between IDS and IPS? What is the difference between intrusion detection system versus intrusion prevention system?
The difference between intrusion detection system, where the intrusion detection system, that is IDS, is defined as a solution that monitors networks, events, and analysis to detect security incidents and threats. For example, intrusion prevention system is a solution that performs intrusion detection and then goes one step ahead of prevented and detected threats.
What are the major components of cyber security?
The major components, right? The major components of cybersecurity involves the major like network nodes, connection media, like topologies, etc.
No. Major components. Try to answer that.
Major components in cybersecurity.
After completion of
What are the major?
Sorry, cloud security, perimeter security, network security, data security, others.
No. CIA triad.
Oh, sorry, sir. CIA triad.
Yeah. Can you expand?
CIA triad refers to, it will be represented in a triangle shape where confidentiality, integrity, and availability formulation is known as CIA triad, and is a model to guide policies and for information security within a particular organization. We see we have very different types of securities in companies also. So CIA triad will give a complete information like how a company should handle the information within the company.
Phases of ethical hacking.
The phases of ethical.
Yeah, phases of ethical hacking.
The phases of ethical hacking will be of resonance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining, and then clearing. Like where we'll be having first we need to get what's the problem, or where the problem occurred, or what is the particular problem, like where the attack happened, like in network or any security breach and all that. And then we need to scan the process, like wherever happened, and gaining access will be from we need to have the access of our data, like from where it has been leaked, and we have to maintain that data, and we need to come up with a plan to monetize that data, and then we need to resolve that data breach happened.
What are the Android security features?
The Android security measures involve the very simple steps where we will be having safe communication whether the maps we have asking for personal information, but we shouldn't be sharing that. We shouldn't share some credentials like OTPs and all that stuff, and we should always view objects very carefully. we need to expose private data within internal storage. We shouldn't store it
మనకి
external.
తెలుసు బట్ నెక్స్ట్
And
స్టెప్
then
ఏంటో
we need
తను
to
కంటిన్యూ చేయలేదు మేబీ
create the
ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో
history
లేదేమో
whenever
దానికి బట్ ప్రాసెస్ మొత్తం
process
తెలుసు
is completed.
టెస్ట్
From
రాసాక
completed,
నెక్స్ట్
we need to clear the history as soon
ఓన్లీ
as
టెస్ట్
possible.
రాసాను
Okay,
నెక్స్ట్
that's all from my side. All the best to
టెస్ట్
Sangeeta.
సార్ మీ క్యాండిడేట్
ఎవరు?
Yeah, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Why do we want to study cyber security?
రాసిందంట 1 month బిఫోర్ రాసిందంట
అయితే చెక్ చేయండి 1 month అది ఎవరు రాస్తారో తెలుస్తుంది
చేస్తా
Why we are
రెజ్యూమ్ షేర్ చేస్తా కానీ అందులో ఉందేమో చెక్ చేసి
నువ్వే చెక్ చేసి చెప్పు
ఏమి మన
Cyber security is the study of how to computer systems and network can be protected from theft or damage to their hardware or software or electronic data, and also the description of the service that they
అంటే
provide.
యాటిట్యూడ్ రాసింది కానీ ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ జాయిన్ అవ్వాలా అని అంటున్నాను.
ఆప్టిట్యూడ్
How
రాసి
can
ప్రాసెస్
you
తెలియక
define availability?
అయిపోయిందంట అదే అర్థం
నాకు అర్థం
కావట్లేదు
ప్రాసెస్ బిల్లింగ్ అప్టిట్యూడ్
కదా నేను అదే అడిగాను శ్రీలతకి
ఉదయగిరి సుజాత నా సైడ్ నేను రెజ్యూమ్ షేర్ చేశాను. అవును చూస్తా ఒక్క నిమిషం.
ప్రాసెస్ ఎవరు
Availability is
మాట్లాడారు
ensuring timely and readable access and the use of the information.
సరే బాగున్నారు నైస్.
Yeah, correct. So what are the layers of information security?
Layers of information security was data security, endpoint secure, application security, network security.
What is the difference between a DES and AES algorithm?
Yes, and
Yeah, DES and AES algorithm.
అంతే కదా మరి యాటిట్యూడ్ రాసిందంటే ప్రాసెస్ తెలిసిన అంటే
AES allow us to choose 128-bit and 192 and 256 bits, sir.
నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ ఏంటి అని
And DES making it ideal for applications.
ఆప్టిట్యూడ్ క్వాలిఫై అయితే నెక్స్ట్ టైం స్టార్ట్ అవుతుంది అని చెప్పారు
చెప్పారు
What do you mean by cryptography?
వాట్సాప్ లో యాడ్ చేసి చేయడానికి కూడా ఈ
Cryptography is a technique.
వాట్సాప్ యాడ్ చేయడానికి కూడా మీరు కాలింగ్ చేశారు వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్స్ ఏమైనా అని చెక్ చేశారు
Cryptography is a technique that
చెక్ చేయలేదు అంటే తను
మేబీ ఆ టైంలో తన ఆన్సర్ చెప్పేదేమో
అది వాళ్ళకి
వాళ్ళు చెప్పారు.
What are the tools we are using in cloud computing? Cloud computing.
సెక్యూరిటీ
yes, sir, that
ఇప్పుడు నాకే ఫోన్ వస్తుంది రైట్ సార్ నెక్స్ట్ చూడండి.
మీరే చేయండి
SAS, PAS and AES.
Those are the services.
బెటరే మ్యామ్ అడిగితే
What
చెప్పచ్చు.
is meant by virtualization?
బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అయింది అతను అటెండ్ కాకపోతే నేను వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ లో యాడ్ చేయలేదు
చేయిస్తా కాదు ఆమె అప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్ ఎవరెవరు రాస్తుందో చెక్ చేస్తున్నాము.
అది శ్రీలత చేస్తుంది నేను చేయలేదు
అదే మరి ఎప్పటికప్పుడు చెక్ చేసుకొని కాంటాక్ట్ ఆమెను రీచ్ అవ్వాలి కదా పర్సన్.
అది శ్రీలత
Virtualization realizes on software to simulate hardware functionality and create virtual computer system.
మూడుగా నేను చెక్ చేయాలి ఎప్పుడు రాసి
What is the number one cloud in the software as a service cloud?
ఇంకోటి తెలుసా రాసిన అయిపోయిన వాళ్ళు రాసి
Number one cloud is?
చెప్తారు
కొంతమంది
చెప్తారు కదా
Software as a service, number one cloud. Sangeeta.
అలాగే చెప్తారు వాళ్ళ బిజినెస్ బట్టి వాళ్ళు చెప్తారు
AWS,
ఏదైనా సరే మూడులో చెక్ చేస్తే కానీ
AWS number one in infrastructure. I am asking software as a service cloud.
హలో
and all those.
You don't know Salesforce.com?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
Don't forget.
Okay.
So, what are the services of physical layer?
Services Uh,
In OSI layer we have 7 layers.
yes, sir.
So what is the services of physical layer?
సర్నేమ్ ఏంటి
సుజాత
బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ ఏంటి
లేదు మ్యామ్ సైబర్ 06
You don't know?
06
Yes, sir, I know, but
బెంగళూరు బ్యాచ్
బెంగళూరు బ్యాచ్కి
Try.
నా సైబర్ 05B 6 నేను అసలు యూజ్ అయ్యాను.
అయితే 6 ఎవరు
6 చేస్తాను ప్రీవియస్ యూజ్ చేసింది.
నేను 6 చేయలేదు, నేను చేసాను.
నువ్వు అప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసినప్పుడు సైబర్ 06 యూజ్ చేసావు.
లేదు, నేను బెంగళూరు
అవును.
బిఎం చేశాను.
బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్
6 బ్యాచ్ కానీ మనం ఫస్ట్ నుంచి 5 యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం. తర్వాత తెలిసింది 6 బ్యాచ్ అని, అదే కంటిన్యూ అయినాం.
నేను బెంగళూరు అయితే బి పెడతాను, హైదరాబాద్ అయితే
What is the difference
ఓన్లీ
between
ఫర్ న్యూ
encryption
బ్యాచ్కి
versus
నేను ఏం
decryption?
పెట్టేదాన్ని, హైదరాబాద్ బెంగళూరు
encryption the
candidate
possibility readable
aptitude test
message
create చేసావు
is
కదా
converted an unreadable
వాళ్ళందరికీ
message
06 యూజ్
to
చేసాను.
convert unauthorized parties from reading it.
యూజ్ చేస్తేనే నాకు వాళ్ళ
The process
ప్రొఫైల్
of
దొరకలేదు.
converting an
అప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్
encrypted
రాశారా
message
లేదా,
back to its
ఏం యూజ్ చేసావు అంటే
original
06 యూజ్ చేసాను అనేసి అన్నా.
07 అన్నా, నేను 06 కాదు, నేను
07
చేసిన
హైదరాబాద్
07.
Why Python is so
07
complicated?
హైదరాబాద్, రిమైనింగ్ నేను బి పెట్టాను.
నువ్వు చెక్ చేయనా అప్టిట్యూడ్ టెస్ట్?
సరే రేపు ఇంట్రెస్ట్ ఉంటే
Most high libraries and less line of coding.
స్కాన్ చేస్తూ వస్తున్నాం కదా, వాళ్ళు యాప్టిట్యూడ్ రాయకుండా యాడ్ చేయమంటే ఇలా.
So then what is the difference between cyber crime versus cyber attack?
ఇవన్నీ కాదు కానీ ఇప్పుడు నాకు ఎట్లానో
Cybercrime involves a involves a computer or a computer network that may have been committed the crime. Cyber
What do you mean by cryptography?
converting plain text into ciphertext.
దాంట్లో కన్సోలిడేటెడ్
What is web security?
ఒకటి షీట్లో పెట్టింది.
దాంట్లోనే నేను చెప్పాను కదా మొన్న మీకు
Web security.
మనం చూసుకోకుండా బెంగళూరు దాంట్లోనే హైదరాబాద్ కూడా యాడ్ చేశాను.
Web security refers to protect measures and protocols that organizations adopt to protect the organization from cyber criminals and threats.
ఈ మూడు వేరు ఇప్పుడు ఇది మనం చేస్తుంది.
అయిపోయింది.
Okay, that's all from my side, Sangeeta. Next,
షీట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి అది పంపుతున్నాం.
అన్నీ యూజ్ చేయాలి. బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ యాడ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు.
Apeksha not there, na sir. Apeksha is
వన్ బ్యాచ్కి వచ్చేది కాబట్టి ఈజీ కదా.
Mansi,
ఇంకా మనకి
మళ్ళీ హైదరాబాద్ వాళ్ళు చేస్తున్నాం.
బ్యాచ్ నెంబర్ నాకు
Yes,
తెలిసి బ్యాచ్ 5
are you ready?
7
మళ్ళీ చేస్తే 8 అవుతుంది. అప్పుడు మీకు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ అవ్వడం, మళ్ళీ మీకు ప్రాబ్లం అవుతుంది. సో సపరేట్గా పెట్టుకో. బ్యాచ్ 7 హైదరాబాద్ ప్రొఫైల్స్ పెట్టు.
what is the difference between symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption?
అన్ని ఫైల్స్ బ్యాచ్ 7
The difference between symmetric encryption, the symmetric encryption we use only one key for encrypting only one key, which means the same key for encrypting the data and decrypting the data. And the asymmetric encryption we use different type of keys for encrypted data and decrypting the, and that keys are known as the public key and private key.
Can you list out the types of web attacks?
Sir, repeat again.
Explain types of web attacks.
There are many types of web attacks, such as phishing. Hello. Hello.
Mansi, wait, I'm checking with sir.
Okay, sir.
చేయిస్తా ఇదిగో సైబర్ 06 ఉంది. చేస్తా. ఈ సైబర్ 06 నువ్వు క్రియేట్ చేసింది. ప్రీవియస్గా కొంతమంది నాకు బెంగళూరు క్యాండిడేట్ జిగీష సంస్కృతి వీళ్ళందరికీ ఇందులోనే ఉన్నారు వాళ్ళు. అప్పుడు నాకు ఏమో తెలియదు కానీ అప్పుడు 05B నేను యూజ్ చేశాను. అన్నాక కొంతమంది దొరకట్లో అప్ టు టెస్ట్ డీటెయిల్స్ అంటే నేను 6 యూజ్ చేశాను అనేది చెప్పా గుర్తున్నాను. అప్పుడు చెక్ చేసి దొరికింది నాకు సంస్కృతి వీళ్ళందరికీ. Mansi, wait, there is power issue. Sari is joining. Please be in the session.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Mansi.
Yeah, sir. Sir, you have asked me types of web attack.
Yes. Please list out web attack.
Okay. First of all, we would like to introduce about what is web attack. Web attack is a type of cyber attack which target a web application or a web server. There are many types of web attack, that is SQL injection, DDoS, and CSRF, and man in the middle attack. And SQL injection is nothing but just like exploiting a vulnerability on a website's databases. And the DDoS, it is a distributed denial of services, and who overwhelm the website with traffic and make unavailable to use any web server. And cross-site request forgery, it is the cross-site request forgery. It is taking unknowingly performing of access on a website. And the man in the middle attack, it intercepting and altering the web traffic between user and the website of the servers.
Okay, what is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography is an art and the science in which we study about how we can secure our data. In cryptography, we use two types of mechanism or technique to prevent our data from unauthorized accessing. Which one is called encryption, and second one is called decryption. In cryptography, we studied how we secure our data.
Encryption is nothing but just like making a plain text data into unreadable form, and decryption is just like making unreadable data transforming into a readable form of data.
What is meant by Python tuples? No idea.
Hello?
డెస్క్టాప్ నుంచి డిలీట్ చేసేయండి, డాక్యుమెంట్స్లో కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేయండి, కాపీ డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఉంటాయి అది డేటాబేస్ డీటెయిల్స్ ఇన్ కేస్ మనకు కావాల్సిన డాక్యుమెంట్స్ ఉంటే చాలు, డెస్క్టాప్ నుంచి
Intrusion detection system and IPS intrusion prevention system, and in IDS we detect the vulnerability in any data sets or the collection of our data or in a databases, and the IPS intrusion prevention system we study about how we can prevent our data or how we can control over there on a database.
So what is the expansion of OSI layers?
Hello?
Yeah, what is expansion of OSI layers?
OSI layer, there are several layers in a computer network that is called OSI layer or a OSI model, which has a physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, or presentation layer, and application layer.
And what is meant by cloud computing?
Cloud computing, the word cloud computing refers as a model of delivering on-demand computing resources over the internet.
What are the major services of cloud computing?
Major IaaS, SaaS, and SaaS, IaaS, and one more thing I just
Software as a service, monthly.
Software as a services, that is the SaaS, and the platform as a service, that is the PaaS, and the one IaaS infrastructure as a service.
What can I say? It's just a day in my life.
What is meant by cloud security?
Hello.
Cloud security, the word cloud security. The word this is defined cloud security. Securing the data and the word cloud security stands for it is a set of measure of technology designed to protect our data in cloud computing environments.
Okay. What is meant by virtualization?
Hello?
What is meant by virtualization?
Virtualization. Virtualization. Virtualization is a technique or a technology that enables the multiple virtual resources on a single physical resource.
Okay. What is the difference between data encryption and data decryption?
Data encryption and
Data
Sir, your voice is breaking up. Sir, please repeat again. Data encryption and hello.
Data encryption versus data decryption.
Okay. So the word data encryption stands for the encrypting the data from readable form of data into unreadable form of data, and the word data decryption stands for the non-readable form of data into readable form of data. Converting the non-readable form of data into readable form of data, that is known as the data decryption.
What is number network security?
Network security, securing the data and the information on the internet or networks, which is and that data that data are incoming or outgoing on that particular
అక్కడ బాక్స్ బటన్ ఉంటుంది అది
ఇక్కడ పైన
What is meant by security auditing?
Security auditing. Security auditing nothing but just like security auditing is nothing but just like it is a process of organizations evaluating the process of any organization for information system which is identified security vulnerabilities and recommended measures on them.
What is meant by ethical hacking?
Ethical hacking is a process or an act due to that we check about the vulnerability and penetrate the security of any organization or a system.
Okay. So that's all, Mansi. Okay. That's all. All the best. Next candidate. Navesri. Navesri. Navesri.
ఇది మాట్లాడండి మేము యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాం
Navesri.
ఫ్లోర్ అంతా ఫ్రీ
Navesri.
ఈ ఫ్లోర్ టాప్ ఫ్లోర్ మొత్తం
Navesri.
She is a board, sir.
నాకు అది క్లియర్గా ఐడియా లేదు అందుకే డీటెయిల్స్ మీకు షేర్
Yeah.
చేస్తాను
Navesri, my voice is audible.
Sir, she is on board.
ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ అయ్యేసి ఉంటే సీనియర్ హెచ్ఆర్ నెంబర్ వైకేసీ షేర్ చేస్తున్నాను దాంతో
Sir, Atil sir, please accept through my computer, sir. I'm joining.
లక్ష్మీ మ్యామ్ అండి
Atil sir.
ఎస్ సార్ టెల్ మీ సార్ యా నవేశ్రీ జాయినింగ్ సార్ షీ జాయిన్డ్ సార్ నవేశ్రీ సార్ నవేశ్రీ హ్యాస్ జాయిన్డ్
Okay, Navesri, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, what is the difference between tuples and dictionaries in Python programming? What is the difference between tuples and dictionaries?
Sir, tuples is an immutable sequencer. It's an immutable sequence of values. It is typically used to the group related data. And we are going to represent those tuples in the parentheses, which contains different data types of objects. So in dictionaries, it's an unordered collection of key value pairs, where each key is unique. We are going to represent the dictionaries in the curly braces, and the key value pairs are separated by the colons.
What are the phases of ethical hacking?
Sir, phases of
Ethical hacking. How many phases are there?
Sir, it consists of 5 phases, that is reconnaissance, scanning, um, and gaining access, and the maintenance of the access, and covering of the tracks.
What is meant by mobile security? Navesri.
Yes, sir. Sir, mobile security is the process in which securing the mobile devices and data stored data stored from the unauthorized access, theft or the loss, and other security threats. Sir.
What is meant by risk analysis?
Risk analysis.
What is
Sir,
meant by
it's a process of analyzing the identifying and analyzing and assessing the risk of an organization or the system. So, the main goal of this risk analysis is to identify the threats and vulnerabilities. That's it.
what is meant by cyber forensics?
Sir, what, sir?
What is meant by cyber forensics?
Sir, it's a process of preserving, collecting, and analyzing the digital evidence in a manner that is admissible in a court of law, sir.
What are the mobile and CDR forensic?
Sir?
What are the mobile?
Yes,
What
sir.
are the mobile and CDR forensic?
Um,
CDR. The CDR, all data recording.
Sir, that is call data records, sir. Sir, mobile forensics means it's actually a process of extracting and analyzing the data from the mobile devices. But when we come to the CDR, that is call detail record, it involves the analysis of the call records which are generated by the telecommunication service providers. Sir.
What is the difference between DES and AES?
Sir, that is data encryption algorithm, and AES is the advanced encryption algorithm. Um, Sir, for DES, we are going to use 56-bit to encrypt the data, and for and to convert it to the plain text, we are going to use 64-bit of data. And in AES, we are going to use a variable length keys, that is 128 to 256 bits of data. Sir.
What is meant by cryptography?
So cryptography is the practice of converting this plain text to ciphertext.
What is the difference between IDS and IPS?
Sir, this IDS stands for Intrusion Detection System, and it's actually a security tool that monitors network traffic and system activity. This IPS stands for Intrusion Prevention System. It is an advanced security tool that is only detects but also actively blocks and mitigates the security threats.
What are the major principles of cyber security?
Sir, that is CIA triads, sir, confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity, sir.
What are the major characteristics of cloud computing? Major characteristics of cloud computing. There are 5. OBR square M, short form. On demand
Sir,
computing.
on-demand self-service that user can provision and manage that computing resources. And the second one is broad network access. The service is only available over the networks. And the third one is resource pooling. That is multiple users can share the resources. In rapid elasticity, the computing resources can be rapidly scaled up. And last one is measured service. And in this resource, usage is monitored and measured and reported.
What is the major use of presentation layer in OSI?
Sir, this presentation layer is one of the most important layer in OSI model. The main purpose of using this presentation layer is to format the data exchange between the two systems.
Can you give examples of symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption? Symmetric encryption with examples.
Yes, sir.
Asymmetric encryption with examples.
So for symmetric encryption, we are going to use only single key to exchange the data. But in asymmetric, we are going to use two keys, one for encryption and one for decryption. Sir. But for symmetric encryption, we are going to use the only one key for both the encryption and decryption. Sir.
What is meant by data privacy and protection, DPP?
So data protection means the protecting the data from the unauthorized access by practicing the safeguarding of the sensitive information.
What are the famous protocols in cyber security we are using?
Sir, that is transport layer security protocol and secure shell protocol, sir. Transport layer security protocol means that provides the secure information over the internet by encrypting the data. But in secure shell protocol, it provides the secure channel for the remote access and management of the network devices.
Okay, that's all from my side, Navesri. All the best. Chandana, yes. Chandana, yes.
Sir, she left the session. I will call her, sir.
Okay, Manashwini Bingi. Yeah, Manashwini. Yeah. What is meant by cryptography?
It's a technique which we have to use to secure the data when it transforms from one person to another person so that others cannot view it.
What are the types of databases we are using in cyber security?
Relational databases and
Correct.
network databases, object-oriented databases, hierarchical databases, NoSQL databases.
What are the two types of networks are famous in cyber security?
TCP and UDP, Transmission Control Protocol, and UDP, User Diaphragm Protocol.
What is the difference between symmetric encryption and asymmetric encryption?
In symmetric encryption, we use only one key for encryption and decryption by both the sender and receiver. We will share the same key. But in decryption, the two keys are used, like public and private key, which the private key is used by the sender and the public key is used by the receiver. Yes,
What is meant by hash function?
it is a mathematical logical expression which is used to map a value to a key so that it can be stored in a hierarchical manner, like in an array or index.
So what are the Python collections?
There are 4 Python collections. They are list, tuple, text, and dictionary. Lists are mutable and has duplicate values. They can be indexed, and the tuples, which are ordered and they are immutable or immutable, and they are indexed. About sets, these are unordered data types, and they are no index and no duplicates in sets. About dictionaries, these are key value pairs which are mostly used, and these are mutable.
What is meant by blockchain security?
Blockchain security we provide security for a bit of fact which is presented in blockchain. Secures the transactions or any information in the blockchains.
So why Python is so popular?
Python is popular because it is easy to learn and general purpose language, and it is rich in libraries which can use in our projects easily to develop.
What are the major types of cloud computing?
There are 4 types of cloud computing: private cloud, public cloud, and community cloud, hybrid cloud.
What is meant by information security? Manashwini.
With information security, it is a set of practice which we use to secure the information present on the digital, like a website or an application or network.
Then what is meant by application security?
It is a practice of safeguarding the application code and from malicious attacks.
What is meant by firewall?
Firewall is it's like a network which observes the incoming and outgoing traffic to restrict the unauthorized access and to safeguard the system.
What is meant by mobile security?
Mobile security is it is a set of measures taken to secure our mobile devices like mobiles, tablets, so that the information cannot be used by unauthorized access and be protected from malicious attacks.
What is meant by web security?
In web security, the websites are secured and these websites are monitored to know whether they have occurred any attacks on the website. These are safeguarded the website information.
What is meant by ethical hacking?
ethical hacking is performed to know the vulnerabilities that have occurred on an organization and to recover the data and safeguard system into the running mode.
Okay, that's all from my side. All the best. Pavitra. Pavitra,
Yes, sir.
are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Define cyber security.
So cyber security is the process where all the data is being secured in the form of it is the defining computer servers, mobile devices, electronic systems, where everything is being protected from a malicious attack for various types.
What is meant by encryption?
Encryption is a process where you convert the plain text into ciphertext.
Then what is meant by decryption?
Decryption is something where you convert the ciphertext into a readable format.
Yeah, what is meant by cryptography?
Cryptography, it's a so it's a practice or a study of converting the communication that's been generally monitored. So it's about constructing and analyzing the protocols, whatever is being set up.
What is meant by database security?
Database security, where it prevents the secure data that's been given to a particular instruction or command.
How many types of networks have you seen so far?
Sir, there are several, like firewall, email security, antivirus, network segments, access control, and application security.
What is the difference between cyber crime and cyber law?
Cybercrime is a criminal law criminal practice that's been used by the users in order to collect the data, and cyber attacks is maybe they use a group of people who uses to attack malicious softwares or something from a single
What is meant by
computer.
What is meant by Google Cloud Platform, GCP?
Google Cloud Platform, where it's a cloud where all the information is being secured at a single place.
Yeah. So then, so what are the examples of types of web attacks?
So types of web attacks are malicious attacks, then man-in-the-middle attack, phishing, then SQL injection, malware attacks.
Okay, that's all from my side, Pavitra. Sudala Hemalata.
Sir, Chandana S
Yeah,
has
are you
joined,
ready?
sir. Chandana S.
Huh?
Chandana S has joined, sir.
Okay. Chandana. Chandana, yes. No, it's okay, sir. Sudala Hemalata, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, tell me, what are the latest cyber security threats happened?
Phishing
Can
attack,
you give examples? Yeah.
phishing attack and malware attacks, man-in-the-middle attacks.
What are the security measures you are taking?
Sir,
What are the security measures are you taking? Security measures.
confidentiality, integrity, availability.
What is meant by DPP? Data privacy and protection.
To protect the data from unauthorized access.
What is meant by IAM, Identity and Access Management? What is that meaning?
I don't know.
No idea?
No idea.
It's okay. What is meant by, what are the tools we are using in cyber security?
Firewall.
Yes. What is meant by firewall?
Firewall is a security system, sir, that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on security rules, sir.
Okay. Can you give example for asymmetric encryption?
Asymmetric encryption is used different keys, sir, like public and private keys.
Okay. What is Python function? How can you define Python function?
Function is a block of code which is executed only when function is calling, sir. While calling the function, we use that keyword to define the function, sir.
What is the famous cloud under platform as a service cloud?
Sir,
What is the famous cloud under a platform as a service cloud?
Amazon.
Platform, I am asking platform, not infrastructure.
Google service.
Yeah, Google App Engine. Okay, what are the major characteristics of cloud computing?
On-demand self-service and security, sir. Scalability
Okay.
and elasticity.
Okay, that's all from my side. Emalata, we prepare well.
Okay, sir.
Sheetal. Sheetal, yes. Are you there? Sheetal. Damini. Pravallika. Okay. Pravallika.
Yes, sir.
What are the Windows security measures are you taking?
The Windows security measures.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. We are using different Windows. There are several security measures we are using in Windows, and some are antivirus and anti-malware software security measures, and firewall measures, and user account control measures, and Windows updates.
What are the phases
password.
of What are the phases of ethical hacking?
There are different kinds of phases like planning and resonance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access.
What is meant by forensic duplication?
Forensic duplication. Also, it is a process of creating an exact copy of digital storage device such as hard drive, USB drive, and memory card for the purpose.
What is the difference between a DES, AES and RSA? Pravallika.
Sir, it is a
the process of creating an exact copy of storage hard USB drive and memory card and for the purpose of conducting forensic analysis. It is an important part of digital forensic investigations as that it ensures original evidence in the preserved without risk of damaging of original data.
Okay. What are the major components of cyber security?
There are many confidentiality, integrity, availability. Confidentiality, it protects sensitive information from the unauthorized access, whereas integrity, the data or information in our system maintained that is modified or deleted. Availability is it is available when the authorized person when we need it.
What is meant by OSI layers?
OSI layers. OSI stands for Open System Interconnected. There are 7 layers. Open source interconnection. There are 7 layers: physical layer, data link layer, network layer, transport layer, session layer, presentation layer, application layer.
What are the major services of cloud computing?
There are 3 cloud computing, sir. There are 3 types of services: software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service.
Okay, that's all from my side, Pravalika. Madina Ahalya. Madina Ahalya. Please unmute yourself. Are you there?
Sir.
Okay, are you? Yeah. Madina Ahalya, my voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please tell me cryptography definition.
Hello, sir.
Cryptography definition.
Okay. Cryptography is the study of secure communication technique that allow only sender and intended recipients of the message to view the content, preventing the unauthorized access to the information.
Okay. What is IAM? What is IAM?
Is Amazon website identity, I think so. It's a web service that helps to secure and control the access with IAM.
What is the difference between cybercrime and cyber law? Cybercrime versus cyber law.
Cybercrime is wherein computers as a tool or a target. Both cybercrimes can involve criminal activities and such as theft, fraud, determination. It is unauthorized business. Understand?
Yeah. What is meant by information security? Information security. Information security. What is meant by information security?
Yes. Information security is the set of practices intended to keep the data secure access, and information security protects the sensitive data from unauthorized access.
Okay. What are the major principles of cyber security?
Confidentiality, integrity, and availability.
What is meant by forensic duplication? What is meant by security auditing?
security auditing is the process of accessing the security of the system, network application to identify the vulnerabilities, the access and the risk, some recommended measures to improve the security. Sir.
Okay. So that's all from my side. Ahalya. Next, Chandana, yes. Chandana. Sir, Chandana, yes, joined or not, sir?
Sir, now she left, sir, due to network issue. I will call her, sir.
Okay, Damini, Allah. Sheetal, yes.
Damini is in the session. Please respond, Damini.
Damini, Allah. Sheetal, yes. Okay. Is there anyone left? Apeksha, Ume, Hazira, Kirti, Bhavana, Sheetal.
Kirti is not there,
Damini.
sir. Sheetal is not there. Kirti is not there.
Okay, then what about Chandana is not there?
I'm calling.
Damini, Allah.
I'm calling, sir, Damini.
Okay, sir. Sir, is there any other candidates, sir?
No, sir. How many are completed, sir, till now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 candidates, sir.
Only 14 are done, sir. Mock interview.
Yeah. Because so many were absent. Bhavana absent, Kirti absent, Hazira absent, Princey.
Yes, sir. Only starting of session, only 4 are absent. In the middle of the session, they left, I think.
Nobody is responding. Chandana, Gogula not responding.
Yes, sir. Chandana said she will give her presentation, interview tomorrow, sir. Chandana.
Okay, Chandana, yes.
And Chandana is not
Damini,
responding.
Allah.
They joined for the session, sir. Sheetal and these candidates, Chandana S and Damini Allah, but they are not responding.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 members not responding, sir.
Okay.
Absent and
Priyal, sir. Priyal done, sir.
Priyal Joshi attended, sir.
Okay, sir. We'll check, sir. Tomorrow they will join and complete the mock interview or not. Today absent candidates.
Yeah. I will send you this marks list, sir.
Okay, sir.
I'm
Thank you.
sending.
Thank you, sir. Okay.
Okay.